Welcome to episode 2 of this Burnley career mode. We're starting off, we've got 2 games plus the January transfer window. Later on we'll have Brighton away in the Premier League, but we go to Turf Moor for some League Cup tie action. We've got Coventry City coming up here in the FA Cup, in the League Cup rather. So let's get down to Turf Moor. We've got the transfer deadline as well coming up. Well, let's get to Turf Moor, and for our first assault on Wembley, we go over to Turf Moor and join the resident match commentator for this one. It's John Stuttard. Enjoy the game. And so Burnley step out, looking to go on the trail to Wembley. One in the first competition of the season. They take on Coventry City, nearly up from League One into the Championship. Burnley keep the same 11 that won last time out against Everton. John Stuttard happy with the blend, and really looking good at the moment. And they're playing that 4-4-2, very fluid, and it's moving so well. John Egan captains the side. Daniel James on the wing, and Morelos and Armstrong, who's yet to score yet for Burnley, up front. Now then, Coventry City looking to get back into the big time. We're talking, David Siger is the captain. Callum O'Hare and Tyler Walker, of course, son of Des Walker, are amongst the well-known players. And in fact, Tyler Walker partners Guayna Garraquez in attack. And it's part of a 3-man midfield. Diamond is well in behind. Could be a long night for Coventry. Let's find out. They come Burnley in the claret and blue. McNeil. Morelos. And O'Hare sizing down. It's a free kick. Westwood with it over the wall. Well positioned Bilson. Did really well there, the Coventry City goalkeeper. Of course, he's got to remember the 6-second rule. It's taken more than 6 seconds surely on that. But it wasn't a good kick as it turned out. Here's McNeil. And McNeil will strike. Oh, that's a sensational goal! Dwight McNeil with a super goal. And 7.5 minutes on the clock. Burnley have got the lead. Wasn't a good kick out from Bilson. The header flicked on, and there's McNeil, and it's right up into the postish jam for the top right-hand corner of the net. No goalkeeper in the world could have saved it. And Burnley get the perfect start. 1-0 they lead. Here's James. Away from McCallum. James's cross is a good one towards Brownhill, and header away. James will try and keep it alive. It came off O'Hare. It is a throw to Burnley. Halfway almost through the first half here at the turf. Here's Lowton. And it's shook off opponents. Well, McNeil! Should have been number 2 there, and Dwight McNeil knows it. Good cross from Lowton, and just over the bar. McNeil knows that was a big chance. Westwood to James. Burnley really playing with a swagger. Here's Morelos. In behind Ostigard. This could be trouble now for Coventry. And Morelos makes it 2. So simple, really. Half an hour gone. And Burnley double their lead to 2-0. Alfredo Morelos, the signing from Rangers, making it 2. Goes right across the goalkeeper and into the far corner. It's a magnificent finish. And Burnley now take a grip on this second round Carabao Cup tie. They lead by 2-0. Alfredo Morelos the scorer. Ostigard to Pask. Looking towards Hamer. Lowton's jump. Morelos is there again. Burnley seem to strive out up well, and Morelos can make it 3 here. No, great save by Bilson. Well, despite all his faults, Bilson, he's making some super saves to go with it. And that is a prime example of how quality a goalkeeper he really is. James with the throw. Wilton. Can he get a good cross? He can. Brownhill, 3. Coventry just don't learn their lessons. Lowton with a lovely cross, and Brownhill, almost Martin Peters style of yesteryear, Ghosts in to make it 3. Too slow again on the marking. It's a poor piece of defending. Goalkeeper couldn't decide whether to stick or twist. And Josh Brownhill makes it 3-0 with 5 minutes of the first half remaining, and it looks like as if the game is already up for Coventry City. O'Hare. Not too much of it there, and Milton was able to get it back to Pope. Tarkowski, Brownhill, Morelos. And a good run being made, and the flag is staying down. It's Armstrong now with a chance to get his first goal for Burnley, and he's done it in superb style. 4-0 to the Clarets. And it's Adam Armstrong. It's turning into a real rout here for Burnley, and Coventry just don't know what's hit them. Burnley so lightning fast and paceful on the counter-attack. And Armstrong with a faithful left foot. Made absolutely short. Bilson no chance at all. And Burnley now increased the lead to 4. And are doing it in fine style. We're going to see Justin Silva come on now to replace Ashley Westwood. And you'll see that substitution take place. But Burnley have really taken Coventry to the cleaners tonight, once and for all, and showing out are assured of a third round place. Rose for Coventry. That should be Pope's, and no problem there. One ball from Rose intended to the strikers. Tango Walker especially just hasn't got into the game as much as he would have liked. Here's Armstrong. And that's a good ball to find McNeil's away from Darboe. Free queuing in the middle, across, well, I think it was a shot come cross and it was wide in the end. Johanberg Gudmundsson about to come on. And Daniel James replaces him. Alan off and, or Alan on rather, O'Hare off. And a goal kick it is to Coventry rather. Trailed by 4-0. McNeil, Brownhill, Morelos, and what a run this is from Justin Silva. It's 5. It's a real rout now. Justin Silva, the new signing from Brentford, gets his first goal for the Clarets, and Burnley are wrapping this game up in superb style. De Silva with the shot. Bilson absolutely no hope of saving it. And Coventry now are well and truly sunk. 5-0 now to Burnley. No stopping them now. Dabo. Walker. Allen. Saiga. Still Saiga. Good save. Well, Nick Pope, who hasn't had anything to do for the previous 81 minutes, has finally been able to make a save of some note. Brilliant goalkeeping by the England keeper. Corner to Coventry. And they'll just delay taking that corner. Godden is going to replace Goncareers, who's been nowhere really. And there's Godden. Hamer with the corner then for Coventry. Can they at least get a consolation? Not a good corners like that. Ostergaard keeps it alive. Allen's in there. McCallum! Good save by Pope. Well positioned. Well, Nick Pope saves. I like double decker dusters. Oh, there might be another one coming now. Walker. Hamer. Still Hamer. Good shot. And another good save from Pope. So he's had to wait something like 81 minutes to make one save. And like London Buses, 2 come along at once. Unlike London Buses, another 2 come along at once as Will Hughes now comes on to replace Josh Brownhill. McCallum's corner into the danger zone. Coventry having a right go even at 5-0 down. Walker, shot was blocked not once but twice by De Silva, who gets the break of the ball. Now Gudmundsson finds Morelos. And onside is Armstrong. He's away from Ostergaard. And can Armstrong speak in 6? He can! Adam Armstrong! That wraps it all up. 6-0. And Armstrong gets his second. And Burnley get their 6th goal. It is a real rout here at Turf Moor tonight. No doubt about it. Armstrong away from the defender. Bilmson, which was all that he needed to do to beat. And he beat him superbly, and the ball ripples the net. And that's surely game, set and match. Walker. Commentary hit for 6 and out of the League Cup. Burnley go through to the 3rd round of the Carabao Cup competition. And the fans, even at this early stage, are drinking it all in. Commentary just words in it. And Burnley gave them 6 of the best. Adam Armstrong getting 2 of those goals. McNeil, Morelos getting 1. Brownhill getting 1 as well. It was a superb performance. A 6-star performance from Burnley. Dwight McNeil getting the other goal. 6-0 they've beaten Coventry. Let's hear from John Stutzy. Well, terrific performance from us tonight. I thought we were very, very good from start to finish, John. I thought we were superb. Coventry gave us a bit of a fright even when they were 5-0 down. They had a goal, played okay. I think our pace and our ability to pick a strong side and take this competition seriously, we had to give respect to Coventry whatever happened. But it was a great performance. Pleased for Adam Armstrong, pleased for McNeil, and pleased for everybody. It was a great team performance. Now we've got to come back here against Brighton, get our first home win in the league next season, and if we can play with the same intensity against Brighton as we did against Coventry, then I think we've got every chance in the world of getting a decent result on Saturday, and I really do hope that might be the case. Thank you very much. Cheers. Thank you. See you Saturday. Well, great win there. John Stutzy absolutely all on the moon. 6-0 in that game. Terrific performance. Let's look at the other results from round 2 of the Carabao Cup. Nottingham Forest 2, Fulham 5, Huddersfield 0, Norwich 1, Bristol City 1, Crawley 0, Millwall 2, Tranmere 0, Brighton out, beaten 1-0 by Championship Luton, MK Dons 1, Bradford 0, Lincoln beat Preston on penalties after a 0-0 draw, Wickham 2, Morecambe 1, Everton out, beaten at Barrow by 3-2. As you see now, a 6-0 drubbing of Coventry. Southampton 2, Peterborough 0. Sheffield United winning the All Yorkshire clash against Hull. Grimsby 1, Mansfield 0. Leeds are out, beaten 3-1 away at Aston Villa. Brentford 1, Watford 3. Stoke 3 Colchester 0. Fleetwood 0, Reading 3, Sheffield Wednesday 1, Swansea 2, Bristol Rovers beaten 3-0 at West Brom, Salford 0, Birmingham City 1, Crystal Palace 3-1-0 against Walsall, Rotherham and Blackpool finished 1-0, Blackpool winning that on penalties, Plymouth drew against West Ham, Edmund Moyes side out, 5-4, they lost on penalties after a 1-1 draw to Plymouth, Barnsley 0, Newcastle 2. And the draw has already been made for round 3, let's see who Burnley have got. Away at Chelsea, of all teams. So let's run through the whole third round draw. Newcastle v Spurs, Watford against Southampton, Wolves against Liverpool, Plymouth Argyle against Birmingham City, Manchester City against Barrow, Millwall against Stoke City, Swansea against Lincoln City, Grimsby Town against Leicester City, Bristol City against Blackpool, Arsenal against the MK Dons. We've got to go to Chelsea, annoyingly. Norwich against Reading. And then Aston Villa at home to Luton Town, Crystal Palace against Sheffield United, Manchester United take on West Brom, and Fulham play Wigan Athletic. Also some transfer news as well. That Jack Cork has been sold to Real Sociedad. That gives us another 3.8 million to add to the budget. He was sold for 4.7 million as well. So terrific there. And Charlie Taylor's developing well as well. Anyway, so with the we've got the transfer deadline coming up in a moment, but we've got a big game in the Premier League coming up. Brighton and Hove Albion is our opponents. So let's have a look at the league table as we stand after 3 games. Just to remind you, we're in 9th place at the moment, and Brighton in the bottom 3 with no wins but 3 defeats. Could they book that trend, or will Burnley carry on their sensational form from midweek and really take the Seagulls to town? Let's get over to the turf for some full match highlights. We got commentator John Stoddard. So Burnley take on Brighton. Burnley looking for their first Premier League home win of the season. Brighton, who are second bottom, are in the bottom 3 of the relegation zone at the moment. Haven't got a win to their name, but they face a Burnley side unchanged, of course, from that 6-0 thumping of Coventry City earlier on this week here at the turf. John Stutzy going with consistency for sure. Morelos and Armstrong especially up front with 2 goals that evening against Coventry. Well, Brighton, who as I said were struggling at the wrong end of the table, they need results here. They've got a decent side, of course. Likes of Tal, Laborde up front, Robert Sanchez, who's a Spanish international, of course. The player back 5 there. Solly Marsh is at sort of the left hand side of that. Percy Tal there playing as the number 10 in behind Laborde and Neil Mopai. So essentially it's going to be 3-1, 3-2, 3-1, 3-2.
Thank you.
Very confusing those formations, but Burnley, can they get their first home win of the season here today? Armstrong, Westwood, Milton, Morelos tries to ride one tackle, gets lucky, rides a second tackle, again gets lucky. Still going Morelos, he'll chip the ball back and it's a corner. So chances here now for Burnley in this opening 5 or 6 minutes of the first half. Here comes the corner then from Westwood. Curled out in swing there, but it's knocked away that time. Basuma hooks it up for Brighton. There's McNeil's header. Tarkowski underneath this one. And here he is now coming round the outside, and he's done really well. Can he stand the cross back? It's a good one, but Colin was there to read the danger for Brighton. Barely head it back into the danger zone, but the Seagulls managed to hook it away. Mopai. And Laborde is making a terrific run. Mopai is to his left. Well, Laborde won't need any of them, but a brilliant save from Nick Pope. And he knows, Laborde, that was a great opportunity to put his side ahead. But Pope read it well. Probably had a decent height for him, but he couldn't be sure. 20 minutes gone here at the turf. It's still Burnley 0, Brighton 0. Gross with the corner. He's gone short to Solly Marsh. And Laborde is in there again. The header goes in. It comes to Basuma. And Basuma's got a chance, and he's got it all wrong. It's gone well wide. Went in a great position here to cause Burnley some trouble. Basuma slices it wide. Brownhill. And still going. That's a bit lucky now, that deflection, but Brownhill in fairness keeps it in. Ball back here for Armstrong. Corner kick. Burnley now starting to crank up the pressure a wee bit now. Adam Armstrong's shot. And ricochets off the defender there, which was, I think it was Dan Burn. Anyway, it's a corner. And it goes there, and the heads go up, and it's over the top. Well, John Stutzy will be a little annoyed, but well, the heads went in there, and the header, when the end was well wide, as it turned out, and the goal kick is his. Mopai, dispossessed by Tarkowski. Brownhill to James. Now Westwood. Morelos, good play this time. Armstrong's in the middle. The ball dipped back. Brownhill! 2 in a week for Josh Brownhill. A goal against Coventry from practically the same position on Wednesday. And now today scores the opening goal of the game. Morelos is crossed back. And it was beautiful. And he was just left unmarked. Definitely onside. And Josh Brownhill, the man they got from Bristol City, the former Preston player, puts the Clarets in front here against Brighton and Hove Albion in a very big game for both sides. 1-0 to the Clarets. Tal. Mopai. Comes to Laborde again, he's through. Laborde now for Brighton, big chance and another save. Brilliantly by Nick Pope. Well, Laborde's had 2 of these opportunities already as we come towards the business end of the first half, and Nick Pope has spoiled him on each occasion. Graham Potter can't believe it. It's going to be a long looping corner here from the far side. It's going to be Gross, the German, to take. Here it comes there towards Mopai, who got the header in, and over the top it goes for a goal kick. Not been Brighton's half of the spar though. Mopai did out jump 2 tall at Burnley defenders. That'll be a worry there for John Stutzy as he go into half time. March. Just had about 10 minutes of the second half played. Gross. Tau. Laborde. And Egan across, and he's taking him out, and the referee will want words with John Egan. Looks like it's going to be a yellow card for John Egan. And the Burnley standing captain is penalised. Messi Tau is going to come off. And then Milana, he's going to come on, the former Liverpool and Southampton man. As Brighton still look for this equalising goal. They try to get their first points of the season. Ball played in there, and a header, it's gone in! It's Solly March! And Burnley just simply didn't mark up on the free kick. Brighton have got themselves the equaliser, and Solly March has made it 1-1. Well, here's the free kick. Chipped in there, and Marsh, between 2 static Clarets defenders, has somehow nodded it from something like 17 yards out. Past Nick Pope's dive. And Brighton are back in business. It's 1-1 here at the Turf. Solly March, the goal scorer. For a very delighted Graham Potter. 1-1. Chip forward towards Colin, who's kept it in. Good play from Colin. Did really well there. Oh, it's turned McNeil inside and out, but the cross from Colin would spoil really by his standards. And Burnley are on their way again. Here's Westwood. Up towards Morelos. He's through this time. Morelos turning away from Veltman. It's Alfredo Morelos for Burnley. Pulled back towards Armstrong, but Sanchez read it superbly well. Brilliant goalkeeping. Here's Solly March. Well, it looks as if he handled the ball there, judging by the movement, but he's allowed to go on from the referee. He's running to Lowton, who can now get Burnley motoring again. This is Armstrong. And a lovely ball through! And Morelos is in the clear now! Chance for Morelos! Yes, he's done it! It's 2-1 to Burnley! The Clarets in front again! And it's Alfredo Morelos with a superb finish! The faithful right foot works the oracle for Burnley, and they lead again at the Turf. Here's Ben White, ball played in there. Burnley deal with it okay. Here's Armstrong to Morelos. Oh, he's away from Veltman. Alfredo Morelos could really settle it now. He's just going to hold up Burn. Here's Morelos. Oh, he's gone too close in on the goalkeeper, and he also had Armstrong away to his left hand side. If he had just squared that back to Adam Armstrong, that was 3-1 for sure. James is crossed, turned away by Byrne. Seconds remaining now. Surely the game's up for Brighton. And the game is up for Brighton. Burnley get their first home win. Brighton and Hove Albion remain pointless and remain second bottom at the foot of the Premier League table. But Burnley now 9 points out of a possible 12 on their first points here at the Turf. A terrific victory. Morelos with the winning goal, giving Burnley the share of it, giving Burnley all 3 points. Brownhill got the opening goal. Solly March with the equaliser, but it wasn't enough for Brighton. Burnley take the game by 2-1. Let's hear from the Burnley manager, John Stutzy, now. Yeah, very relieved to get the first 3 points on the board, to be honest with you, because Brighton, despite their league position and not having had a point all season, I felt they were going to be a tough test, and so they proved. I mean, they caused us a lot of problems early doors. Then Josh scored a great headed goal the same position like he scored against Coventry on Wednesday night, and that looked good. And then we switched off on the free kick at the early part of the second half, allowed them to score. Solly March with a good header there. Pope will be annoyed because I think he was marginally off his line, should have stayed on the line, but we fought back well. Alfredo making it 2-1. We should have put the game to bed. He had another chance and with a couple more chances, but to get 3 points on the board against a tough Brighton side and go to 9 points out of 12 is a magnificent achievement. Still a good start to the season, and the first home win, to get 3 points at home and the first home win is always a huge bonus. So in the main, very delighted in all aspects. Thank you. Cheers. Toronto. Bye. Well, we're up to 4th. We're into the top 4. What a late bit of drama there to finish the action on this episode. Fantastic result there for Burnley. As I said, 9 points from 4 games is not a bad return. As for Brighton, they now are still rock bottom, along with joint rock bottom, along with West Brom have yet to score points, and winless alongside the other side in the bottom 3, Crystal Palace. We've got 1 draw but 3 defeats to their name. Going to be tough all the way around. Arsenal back in 13th. Manchester United as far as 9th at the moment, but they're leading the way at the moment are the 2 Merseyside clubs, Liverpool and Everton, with Manchester City in 3rd. Right, transfer deadline day now. We'll obviously get a list of players that we've spent now in the region of about 73 million, but we've got realistic targets in. We've done pretty well. I'm not sure if we want anybody else. We'll probably try and sell 1 or 2 of the stragglers, but that's about it. I'm happy enough with the squad. So we got an offer in for one of our players, it seems to me. They want Dwight McNeil. Nah, no chance. First of all, I'd have to view exchange player to even think about it. He's a left back. I don't need a left back. So no, it's non-negotiable. I like it when the Spanish clubs just been so small, but yet we'll let one of their left backs go. Well, I would have left us without a left winger, which would have been a crime, to be honest with you. Makes me mad sometimes when this happens. We have another offer in now. Eric Peters, PSV Eindhoven, 1 in for 2.7, so we'll accept that bid. And let's have a look. Kyle Walker. Let's have a look elsewhere at the moment. Kyle Walker's gone to Atletico Madrid for a whopping £39 million. Joseph Martinez has gone to Roma as well. He's gone for £31 million. And that's gone from Athletic. John Moutinho's gone to Leverkusen from Wolves. Gurlam's gone from Napoli to Newcastle. And Atalanta have got Mark Barter in for 20 million. So some big deals gone through on transfer deadline day thus far. They're just some of the big transfer deadline stories. But we're happy with our lot. We've brought in a number of good players. We might have a look at strengthening in January, but that brings us now nicely to the end of our transfer deadline. It was going to be very slow. There was nothing really coming in. But Robbie there, one of the biggest deals for over £100 million. It's amazing what happens there. So unfortunately Eric Peters will be staying with us because PSV didn't have enough time to submit the paperwork. Sadly, when you think about it. Anyway, that brings us to the end of our episode 2. We've got a 4-bomb for you next week. We've got next time out. We've got highlights of Southampton trip to away. The away trip, 3 league games and a cup tie. Some big games coming up. We've got Southampton away in the league, and then a home match with Wolves. Then we're at Stamford Bridge for the League Cup against Chelsea, and then finally we round off the month with a away trip to Anfield. So some big games coming up in September, some toughies as well in both League and Cup. and it should be good. Don't forget to leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you would like to subscribe to the JB Sports YouTube channel. We're running this series concurrently with the live commentaries that we've got going of the European Championships in real life, and if you want to hear them, don't forget to hit that subscribe and hit those notifications, because we'll be letting you know when all this is happening. We start again on Saturday with that. But as far as this episode is concerned, have a fantastic rest of your day. See you later for all the European commentaries as well as we go to the last 16 stage. But until then, from me, JB, have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. From me, take care. Bye bye.